What's up, guys? Welcome back to an episode of Riff Revival, and here we are this week at the beach. I know, I'm not supposed to be working on vacation, but I got this sweet little travel guitar. This is not a sponsored video. They didn't pay me to say anything. I just bought this with my own money because I'm gonna be doing a lot of traveling, and this is gonna come in handy when I need to work on the go. We're gonna go over this in more detail later, but for now, we're gonna try to write a riff here at the beach. So I got the Quad Cortext, the Audient ID24, my laptop, the Donner travel guitar, and we should be able to write a riff today. Now today's episode is not gonna be super in depth because I'm here with my family trying to have a vacation. All right, so we're about to get started. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. I'm just gonna try to write something really quick. The mobile rig, I haven't really had time to set up a mix template, so it's gonna be really rough sounding. For right now, we're just gonna write a riff, see what happens. I do like this travel guitar so far. The only thing I hate about it is it kind of highlights your man boob whenever you're playing, you know, it kind of, this little curvature here just brings out the worst in you. So other than that though, sounds good, plays good. Let's get started. All right, we're gonna turn down the gain on the Fort Nameless. I'm not sure where I'm gonna go with this. All right, let's start with something like that. Pretty simple. I don't want to spend too much time thinking about a riff because I really want to hang out with my family on the beach. Let's just figure something out for this. We're gonna just record a dry take of guitar. Maybe thought of a melody? Okay, let's double that little guitar take. Okay, we got it. Now let's do the lead, the kind of lead idea I thought of. Maybe put some delay, a little bit of reverb and delay on this one. I'm getting very close. There's a melody in here somewhere. I have to pinpoint it. I feel it, you know? It's just almost this sort of thing when you're playing guitar and you just feel it, you know it's there. You gotta just uncover it. Like you're having a conversation with someone and you're like, oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's the same way. It's like on the tip of my fingers and I have to just figure it out. Okay, so I think I got a rough idea of what I want to do. Sun's going down, beach is looking a little bit different. I think it sounds pretty good. Okay. So what I'm thinking for this next part is basically just repeat it, but with distortion. So let's hit that. Okay, so I could do like a type of thing, and then just keep it going. Okay, I got a very catchy sort of lead-ish thing I can do. Maybe if it has some delay to it. Let's try it. Okay, that could work, possibly. I think I have something here. Okay, all right, we're done with that. What's up, everyone? As you can tell in the beginning of the video, I was at the beach. I'm currently not at the beach. I'm back home. I didn't film that much at the beach. I just filmed a little bit. Reason being is because I wanted to hang out with my family. I kind of wanted to have a chill vacation. But to keep the vibes going, I got the beach shirt, got the glasses. We're gonna keep this vibe going. So we had an awesome time, and I managed to get a little bit written at the hotel room, and we're just gonna continue writing that riff here at home. We're just gonna put some drums and some bass. We're also gonna talk a little bit about my travel rig, because I think it's pretty cool, and you guys might want to check that out. Okay, so let's get started. So first, I went ahead and imported the tracks that I recorded on my laptop, and I just normalized them. They're kind of sloppy, but we may end up retracking some of this. For now, we're just gonna lay down a foundation. I went ahead and started some drums, but we can continue working on them. So far, this is what I have. All right, we're gonna do a flam right here, shorten that. Trying to think of how I want to start this, because I don't want to start it like expected. And then we do like a little build up right here. Okay, and then we repeat. That was pretty easy, actually. Let's copy paste this. Start on bass. I know I overuse this chord a lot, but it just fits so well. So we're probably going to add a lot of an effect to it too, just to keep it interesting. You know, it's that sort of chord that I do all the time. Pretty much stays on that chord the whole time, but I think it sounds pretty cool. And we can add some more effect to it if we need to. Can be like an underlining layer. So we have that, and then maybe we can do another layer on top of that. All right, so I think I came up with a lead. Pretty chill at first. It gets a little crazy too, so we'll see. Cool. We got it. I do have to line some of this up, but this sounds pretty freaking cool. I didn't expect it to sound that good. I think this can turn into like a pretty cool soft jam. You know, I'm not just a metal dude, you know. I like to do some pretty chill stuff that focuses mainly on like melodies. I really do want to turn it into a full song, but I know a lot of you guys are metalheads. Hey, if there's some people out there that enjoy this type of stuff too, let me know. So I went ahead and edited all the guitars, and now we're going to add some effects, like maybe some waves, some seagull noises, try to get this thing wrapped up. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I did so far for the intro. So I went and added a filter, like a high pass, low pass sort of thing, you know, kind of make it a little more vibey. Sweet. Now we're going to find some seagull sounds. Okay, right here. Let's see. Perfect. Hopefully it won't be as annoying in the track. All right, let's try to fade this in. That sounds good. I might turn it up just a little bit more. Okay, so I do have a video on my phone that I can use for the beach that I took while I was there. Maybe it'll add an extra bit of white noise in there, just like the atmosphere of like the beach. I'm gonna go ahead and send it to my Dropbox so I can put that in the video. I know you can import video into Reaper as well. It's just the audio, which is great. That's what I wanted. So I could probably just copy paste that, meld them together, and then I'll have this sort of like a white noise-ish beachy track underneath it. And we'll fade that one in as well. Dude, that sounds so sick. That's so cool. Just kind of blended them in volume wise. I didn't EQ anything. I literally just balanced some levels there and bam, it works, because I'm also doing a filter here on the high pass and low pass for the entire track. I think it's done, dude. I think this is it. So we're going to have a listen. So let's check it out with the master. Sweet. Dude, I think that's a pretty good start to like a song or something. If you guys want me to turn this into a full song, let me know in a comment below. I know it's going to be a different sort of vibe. If you guys want this to be like a full artificial song, let me know in a comment. I love working on stuff like this, and we can try our best to keep the little beachy vibe going too. Maybe it'll be a summer hit. I made it through the full episode with these sunglasses on. It's pretty crazy. Sarah, my wife, picked these out for me. She said these were made for me. Yeah, I'm digging these glasses, man. And my mom actually came back from Panama and got me this shirt. Panama the country, not Panama City, Florida. This is a legitimate, authentic Panama shirt with the Panama Jack glasses. I'm all Panama'd out, man. So if you're somebody that travels a lot and you like to kind of play your guitar while you're out and about, I got the perfect thing for you. This puppy right here, Donner Hush X travel guitar. This thing's pretty neat. It comes in this cute little travel case. It's pretty minimal. The stuff that comes in it's pretty cool. Now, I did buy this guitar with my own money. Donner did not send this to me. This is not a sponsored video. This is just something that I needed because I'm going to be doing a lot of traveling and working while I'm out and about in order to record these videos and do the things I need to do while I'm out. I need something that's not going to take up a lot of space, very minimal unpacking, and this is perfect. I'll open it up here and show you guys what I got. Okay, so this is what it looks like right out of the box or right out of the case. Kind of looks like a little ukulele thing. That's not it. There's more. Hold on. So in the top compartment of this case, you have these little pieces here, and they attach to the guitar to make it more like a modern guitar. You snap it together. Do the top one. There's a little hole here at the very top. There's a hole in the middle. Snap it in place, and then it takes on the shape of a normal guitar. It doesn't look so goofy anymore like a ukulele, but this thing is sick. This thing retails at $349.99 on Amazon, and I actually got it for $289 on sale. So I recommend grabbing this thing from Amazon. It's a little bit cheaper than on their site. This thing goes up and down on price frequently, so I would wait for a sale. For 300 bucks, man, this thing's not bad at all, and it comes with some cool stuff. One thing about this, when I first got it, the neck was extremely concave. Concave means it was cup shaped like this. Convexed is the other way, where it's going backwards, where it's bowed back. There is a truss rod adjustment right here. You just flip this little tab right here, and then you stick an Allen wrench in here and you adjust it, and you go clockwise to relieve the concave, or if it's convexed, you go counterclockwise. So mine was concave, so I turned the truss rod clockwise, and after that quick little setup, changing the strings, because you know the strings, I don't know what kind of strings came on this thing, but I I changed to some Diodarios, and this thing rips, man. It sounds good. It feels good. Full scale length guitar. I mean, it's legit, man. It doesn't look bad either. The pickups, they're okay. Now they do have a button here where you can switch it from passive to active, which I thought was pretty cool, but I don't really care too much about active pickups. I'm more of a passive pickup guy, so I just leave that button off. It's got two little adjustments here. One is for the volume, one's for the tone, and then it's got your pickup switch. If I were going to upgrade this, it would be the pickups for sure. I love this bridge. I've never had a headless guitar before. This guitar is definitely making me a fan of Strandberg, or wanting to buy a Strandberg, because this is sick. The tuning stability on it's good. I haven't had any issues with it going out of tune. Other than the guitar, it comes with accessories. So it came with this little tuner, which I thought was pretty cool. You know, I didn't expect that. And then it comes with a guitar cable. Didn't expect that. It comes with a cleaning cloth. Didn't expect that. It comes with a humongous pick. Some tools, Allen wrenches to adjust everything you need to adjust. Some extra parts and pieces. Instruction booklet. And it also comes with a pair of headphones. It does have a headphone jack on it where you can play without an amp. I don't recommend it. Doesn't really sound that great, but I mean, it's there if you want it. And then it also comes with a strap for the case. Haven't used that. It comes with a strap for the case and a strap for the guitar. So there's a lot of accessories that come with this thing. The quality of the product, I would give it an 8 out of 10. For a travel guitar, about $300 is good. I will leave a link in the description for you if you are interested in this, and it would help me kind of recoup the money I spent on this. So just to be warned, it's an Amazon affiliate link. If you hit that link and you buy something, it directly supports my channel. I appreciate that. I wanted to show you real quick my travel rig. So for my travel rig, I have a couple of things. So first off, the Quad Cortext. I have the case that came with it. It's got enough room for the Quad Cortext. And then inside here, there's this little flap. It's pretty heavy duty, what they call that stuff? Velcro, where you can store your cables and other things like that. And then you put your power supply right here. That stows away pretty well. We have my little travel table. This will allow me to kind of set everything up. If I'm in a spot that doesn't have a table or a surface that I can put everything on, I think I got it for like $34 or something like that. Sportaneer travel table. It folds up like a little briefcase. I'll go ahead and kind of show you a little bit. So you undo it here. Inside, you just unfold the legs and put these little leg pieces on the ends. I can't remember the measurements on it exactly, but I will leave you a link in the description for this table as well. And then we have the king of all bags, the Ruggard Camera Bag. So this is my camera laptop bag. I put all my camera equipment, my cables, and my laptop. It's got a lot of compartments, but as you can see in here, there's a lot of space and compartments here where you can store things. It's got one on both sides, and then it's got this compartment here where you can stow away all kinds of, cables. And then it's got this spot here for the laptop. And then there's a cool little spot right here on top where you can strap your tripod. So you put your tripod like this way, and then you clip it on like this. Bam, and then your tripod sits right here on top. Yeah, this bag is pretty sturdy. I think it was around 60 bucks. This is a really good camera bag. Got a lot of compliments on that, actually. And the most important thing, the travel guitar. The Donner travel guitar, there's a front compartment, and there's also another compartment for the guitar. And by the way, if you guys wanted to try my MIDI guitar plugin, Axure, you can get it for 10% off at StudySoundAudio.com using code MIDI now. So those few items is what I use for this video, my travel rig. If you're interested in any of those things, I'll leave you guys a link in the description for all of those items. It just directly supports the channel, and I really appreciate it. That is it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back at it with the normal riff revivals next week. If you haven't already, like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff, and we'll see you on the next one.